Hello and welcome. Today is the 9th day of May 2017. My name is Derek and welcome. Let's take a look at 17 different codes in chronological order, starting with Capricorn, moving on further. And within this information, I can give this for free, the research that I've been doing today and will continue to do with codes starting with D and on, as the gifts sent to the channel keep this site free and free of a premium service kind of plan. So thank you so much. Let's look at all of these codes. I've got so many, I can only go over so much time on each one, but I've got buy orders on every single one of them because I'm looking for very cheap prices right now. The reason why I'm showing Capricorn first is because it's at its intended level of around 20,000 Satoshi. It's pierced a little bit above it, which isn't that pleasing for me because I've gotten just one buy order in myself. But this is in an area of key significant Fibonacci in at 2080 from this high, low, and this high. So I'm looking to get into more of that. Let's take a look at some other ones. Let's start off with 2Give. 2Give currently trading at 40. I'm going to be looking to buy at around 16. On this one, I'm looking for deals. I am looking for something very, very cheap, and 2Give gives me this. And for the rest of the way, I'm going to pause when I go from each one because it takes a while to load. We can see this move already has had a move down to 22, but I wouldn't even go cheaper than that. I want to take the downside play of a move from here up towards this top part here, which would bring in a number around 16, close to this low in here. Code ABY is next, and nice looking chart. We look at this daily chart. When we span back, we can see that it's come from this high in here. I'm looking for a 61% downside Fibonacci move. Roughly at around 34, which matches up within this resistance as where I want to buy. Next up is Bay, or that known as BitBay, and I got a buy order in at 651. It has had this nice little run back up to this level, and I'm merely playing on a large bid order at 650, so I'm going to go one Satoshi higher than that on BitBay. Looking at Bit Crystals, or BCY, I'm looking to get in at around 14, which would be a match of this previous low. We can see this lower high. If this thing falls, I think you can get a low here and then sell back up towards 18 or to where we are now at 20. BITB stands for Bitbean, and I'm looking to get in at 6 Satoshi. This is the chart. 6 Satoshi would be roughly down here. That's your standard 61.8% level. And then from that point forward, you'd be looking to sell at 13, as that is the other key Fibonacci level. BLK is Blackcoin, and on its daily chart, we can see a level coming back to its previous high. The key Fibonacci points from this high and this low represent 4845 and 7300. So it's pierced above the 73, and I want great deals, so I'm going to play on the 4845 mark, but look to make a buy order somewhere at this previous resistance level. If it can come down to 4,000, I will be a buyer and have a buy order in at around this level. Code block is Blocknet, which has this sideways range going on right now. It's matching up, piercing above its most previous high. So a key Fibonacci level, I will be looking into play at around this 48 number, but I'm going to go around 4,000 as a buy order matching up with this previous resistance. And from this low to this high, that's the area in which you would expect it to go. So I'm a buyer at 40,000 Satoshi. Actually, it's 34.22 is what my actual buy is. 4,000 is still good, but I think if you're going to go 4,000, that you can easily get in towards this number. So 34.22 is my buy order on BlockNet. Next up is BSD. That would be Bitsend, and like a lot of other crypto charts, having its down move, but we can see an interesting pattern how it broke out from here, went straight up. Well, the key Fibonacci levels are roughly here at around 46, so it pierced above it, so I don't want to buy there anymore. And I want great deals as it is anyway. And 17 represents a key number 2, but when I look back at this previous resistance band in around 12.19, it makes it very easy for me to put a buy order a little south of 1200 on Bitsend. Beta, is in at 13K right now. When we look at its movement, it managed to get up to previous high, piercing above it, and resisting this level right now. As far as some key Fibonacci levels, I'm looking at 56 and 21. So 56 is roughly at around here. They usually pierce it. I'm buying at a hair above 5,000 for going from here to here, up here, breaking down below here. I would expect somewhere around that point. 5,000 is where I am putting a buy order in. BTS is BitShares. This can be found on the Poloniex exchange, and that's where I'm trading it. But as far as where I want to buy south of 1100. 1100 represents this previous support range. It's also in at a key Fibonacci level. 1173 is key fib from the low to the high. So 1075 is where I'm buying. Burst is the next coin, currently at 200. And when we look at its market movement, this one came close to this high, a pierce below. It gives you an area where if you buy where you want to sell your gains at, close to 286. But I want to buy around 100, right down towards here. The key Fibonacci levels from the high and the low represent 150, or technically 149 and 99. So you have this level here. That could be an area to buy too, except it's already had one of the tests already. Yes, it has gone above it, so we've had a few tests in that level, but I'm going to be looking for the 100 level, but there's nothing wrong with putting a buy order in from 150. Just I'm not choosing to take that number. CANN, or cannabis coin, currently trading in at 289. I'm looking to get in at 206 for this one. 206 represents the low from here and the low down in here as well. And after a move from going up here to here, that does seem like its natural next move lower after, of course, that support has fallen. It looks like it's failing right now. So I think it's going to make a move down towards this area, and I want to be a buyer a little north of 200. Clam is the next one, and it's already an area where it should find support, which is right in here. This was a great buying spot, and you'd have small gain at this point. But if this area fails, I'm going to be looking to buy at around 90,000 Satoshi, which would be a move down towards this area here, this previous resistance area. And 1348 is the key Fibonacci level right in here. However, with it, this is more towards the order book, and I'm going to be looking again the previous resistance thing. I think because of this low in here, you see how it pierced down in this point in here. So I'm going to be looking for what would be a pretty hard test. I think if it's going to be falling lower, I don't really want to buy anywhere near that key fib point of 1348 because, quite frankly, although it's a decent sized move from here, they can oftentimes pierce much harder. Cloak coin, CLOAK. I'm looking for a buy order roughly at around 10,000 Satoshi, much cheaper from where it is right now. We look at this chart more longer term. We can see again matching close to this high. And well, from this low, the key Fibonacci points are 448 and 12.7. So where are we looking here? I think I'm gonna might have to do this manually again. 5301 and 83,000. So key Fibonacci numbers are 290, 151. So I want to make sure I got this one right for sure. 290, we have this area. Oh, you definitely want to go to the next one. So 151 is an area here. But as far as the 1,000 level, I think oftentimes they can pierce these numbers. As you can see, it pierced 25 down to 21. Yeah, I'm going to play the 1,000, which is a matching hit of this level. And then even Fibonacci from 21 to, which is probably how I calculated it before, 21 to 44. Is a down target of 133, and again, piercing below that. I'm going to look for a matching hit of this low as a buy order, a little north of 10,000 Satoshi. CRW, Fibonacci from here, from this low and this high is represented and at about 2,200 and again down towards 89. So if this level fails, that's exactly what I'm going to be looking for is a push below 89. I'm looking to buy in the area of around 7,500 on Crown. And finally, let's take a look at Cure Coin in at 4,100. And I'm looking for a major decline to buy this baby. As if we scroll this baby out, it has had many tests of this current area now, and I think if it's going to fall, it should at least go close to this level. I'm going to be looking to be buying south of 1,700 Satoshi, or in that area of around 1,700. So thank you for tuning into the video. There will be more coming. I will continue on with the D's and the E's and the F's as I continue on chronologically through the Bittrex codes over the next couple of days. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all your support. Good luck with your trading. And remember, this is a gambling game which induces or has advantage players that can win long term. It's always about making smart decisions. Because I see Bitcoin doing very well, I'm making the decision and the strategy to wait for really cheap prices to buy these things. And if I don't buy them, I'm holding onto Bitcoin, which is totally fine. When I'm ready to aggressively sell Bitcoin, that means I can't take the cheaper prices and I have to look for higher prices to buy things if I want out of Bitcoin. But right now I don't. And if any of these come in, I'll be looking to profit take on every single one of them. Take care.